The Mystery of the Stolen Gold 3, Part 2. Rollie held up a very elaborate model. It looked like a smaller version of Goatmeister. Rollie had stepped on one of the horns, and it really hurt.
That despicable Goatmeister! He not only stole the gold, but he also laid a trap for us!
Rollie was so angry he threw the model across the room. The model smashed into a jar of Aqua Regia with a muffled thud.
Oh no! Sorry, Inspector Chimp. I shouldn't have lost my temper.
Huh? Models. Aqua Regia.
Inspector Chimp raised his chin as countless clues danced through his mind, one dot after another. Finally, they fell into place, and the picture was clear.
Don't worry, Rollie. I've got it. I know the truth.
Inspector Chimp pulled his hat down.
It's time to pick 'em up.
Goatmeister sauntered out of the door of the police station.
Don't give up, officer. I'll be back again. Maybe I'll take you all out for drinks next time.
The police officer gritted his teeth when he saw Goatmeister's smug expression. Suddenly, there was a familiar voice.
Hold on, Goatmeister. You aren't going anywhere yet.
It was Inspector Chimp and Rollie, returning from their investigation.
And why not?
Because
Inspector Chimp pointed at his badge, then at Goatmeister.
I say in the name of justice that it was you, Goatmeister, who stole the gold.
Goatmeister smiled disdainfully.
Don't say I didn't warn you, Inspector Chimp. You have to have evidence before you can accuse someone. If you keep up this nonsense, I'm going to file a complaint against you.
Of course I have evidence.
Inspector Chimp tossed an object in front of Goatmeister.
I think you were familiar with that.
It was the model Rollie had stepped on in the lab. As soon as he saw it, Goatmeister's face changed.
The other animals said they saw your shadow, but it was actually the shadow of this model.
Inspector Chimp took out his flashlight and flipped the switch. The light shot out at the model, and a shadow exactly like Goatmeister's was projected on the wall. It really was identical to Goatmeister in every detail.
A very clever trick, Goatmeister.
Inspector Chimp walked toward the model, and the shadow got larger with each step. After a few steps, something surprising happened. The shadow grew as large as Goatmeister himself.
You used this principle to make it seem you were home. The closer an object is to the source of light, the larger its shadow will be. You created an illusion that way. But you can't fool me.
Goatmeister's legs started to tremble.
Sure. But even if that is the case, so what? What's that got to do with the gold? You said I stole the gold. Where is it then?
Right here.
Inspector Chimp snapped his fingers, and a big truck came along with the jars of Aqua Regia that Inspector Chimp and Rollie had found at the lab.
Gold is a metal, so you used the Aqua Regia to dissolve the stolen gold. But the gold didn't disappear. It just dissolved into the Aqua Regia. You can restore it later through simple chemistry. With the footprints, the model, and the Aqua Regia, there's no doubt you stole the gold.
The strength drained out of Goatmeister. He plopped to the ground.
I never imagined you... Oh, well, fine then. I did it. And it was so seamless that I should have never been caught.
Living in your own fantasies.
Inspector Chimp pulled Goatmeister up from the ground and handcuffed him.
All crimes leave a trail. I will follow that trail, and I won't spare anyone who breaks the law. Time to face up to your actions.